This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so we'll start up the meeting. We got, let's see, we got everybody who can't see. We got Fran, Ed, Ron, Nate, Pat Gavin, Chief Morris, Charles, Rusty, and Robin. And Tracy's in the room with us. And Rod and me. Ron, do you want to do a little prayer since we came to the pledge?
Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you would look after those this time of year, especially those suffering with COVID-19, and isolation can be harmful. I just pray that you look into their mental state and keep us all united. In your precious name, amen.
Amen.
All right, so as usual, our first topic is public comment. Any public comment? Once. All right. Easy one. Let's see, next we'll do department head reports. So we will start. Robin, do you want to start?
Sure. We had 118 calls. Also, we have our paid staff, or not the paid staff, but the new members. They've been brought up and currently writing calls. Got the training done. We updated our reopen policy to make sure when we are audit ready. As far as I know, the loaner ambulance is in Syracuse at this time, getting the final touches done, and then we will be receiving that.
Okay. That was my only question for you tonight.
I'm glad I could answer it for you.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
All right. Does anybody have anything for Robin?
What did you say about the new members?
What'd you say about the new members? Can you repeat that? So Rod's trying to get it for the notes.
The new members that we brought them in, they are currently writing calls and getting their precept training done.
Okay. All right. Anybody have anything for Robin? All right. We'll go on to Chief Morris.
Yep, I got some stuff for you tonight. So Central Station has found more water leaks in the roof. Coming down to multiple different areas now. I don't know what else to do other than it's an issue that needs to be fixed. My worry is with the snow coming, with the snow sitting on the roof and the snow melt, it's only going to get worse before it gets better.
Yep.
So I don't know where we're going to go about that, but we got to do something and do something quick.
All right, let's get a hold of Jeff. I can get a hold of him tomorrow. I think he said he was going to be on here, but I know he was out this afternoon for a doctor's appointment, so might be running late or something.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's going to make things worse before it makes things better if we don't get it repaired. So
Yeah, no, we got to get on that somehow, some way.
Where's this at again? I could find out what I can.
The roof of Central Station.
Okay.
Can they access the DRI money now?
So we're more confident now that we're actually going to get reimbursed, so we can spend money with the anticipation we'll get it back.
Okay. And then going on the lines of the roof, I know we talked and the bell has probably got to come down out of the clock tower. So the fire board discussed we are in favor of that bell going on the steamer house instead of putting it back in Central Station and wasting money to reinstall. So
Yeah.
The bell belongs to the village, so in the end, it's ultimately your guys' say, but we're in favor of that going on top of the steamer house or in the steamer house and being refurbished, so.
Yeah, it'd be nice to put it someplace people could see it.
Right, have some place where people can see it, somebody can use it, you know, take all the mechanisms with it so it can still work, stuff like that, so.
Yeah, like
I
the
always
Liberty
thought
Bell
that
in
was the-
Philadelphia.
Sorry, yes, Ed. I always thought that was the
Great idea.
plan to do that.
No,
Yeah,
we
they
just
have-
want to let you know that the fire department's in favor of, that's where it belongs.
I think legally, right, one of the mayors gave it to the village when they built the fire station or something like that, so it's probably property of the village.
Correct.
We probably have to, I don't know if we have to approve it or what, but display it in the steamer house building.
Yeah, I don't want it coming down off Central Station and then it be placed someplace and then it's forgotten about and then 10 years from now it ends up at Whiteman's or something, so.
Yeah, like a big slide, right?
Right.
So maybe Nate could look into that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be great to put it in the steamer house.
The village of Owego, so.
Do we have a place to store it until the steamer house is built, if we do get it down?
Oh, I'm sure we could find a place.
Yeah, there's gotta be some place. Maybe even right in Central Station where you took out the steamer.
Yeah. It's not gonna take up that much room when we pull it down, but.
No. Do we have a plan to get it down?
I know Jeff had talked to the contractors and stuff like that. I don't know how much further. I know we were looking at some avenues as well on the fire department and hose team end, so.
Okay.
We don't do something soon, gravity's gonna take care of that for us.
It's not gonna be long.
No,
Yeah, the beam it's mounted to, it doesn't look good.
I know
No.
when I was up there a year and a half ago, it didn't look good. I'm sure it's just gotten worse.
I was up there a little less than a month ago and it's pretty rotted. It's only gonna be a matter of time, so. What else do I got on my list? I'd like approval to go out for AFG grant again, Assistance to Firefighter Grant through FEMA. We'd like to go after a cascade system to fill our new air packs. And we'd like to go after a new fire truck.
We need a motion for that. I would make that motion.
What size, type fire truck?
I don't know yet. It'll be replacing our oldest engine, which is 801.
Okay. So
I'll
it wouldn't be
second
a-
that motion.
So Ron, you seconded? Ed made the motion and Ron seconded. Anybody have any discussion on that? Chief apply for that grant?
We are not only being proactive, but
So let's vote on that quick. Charles?
Yeah.
Rusty?
We're at a limited effect after regions fell below 50% of normal capacity. Remember, California.
I can't hear.
Oh,
I can't hear.
letting the chief apply for the AFG grant.
We talk about other states and national media.
Are we voting now?
Yeah,
Other states.
I vote yes.
okay.
This is unique.
Ron?
So the size.
Yes.
Bring it.
A lot of backfeed from
Yes.
somebody.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I think I know who it is. How's that? Ed?
Much better.
Yes.
Okay. And yes. Oh, it's Brad. Brad. All
All
right.
right, on that, next thing I'd like to ask to surplus the old Scott packs, to put them on auction international to get rid of them out of the station. It'd be Scott packs, air bottles, and masks.
Okay. Do we have to do a motion for that? Okay.
I'd make that motion also.
I'll second that.
Any discussion on that?
Yep.
Jimmy, is that our best decision to get rid of those rather than try and see if anybody around us in our area needs them and would be interested in purchasing them?
You know, a lot of them are out of date. I can ask around before we sell them. But either way, we got to sell them one way or another. So.
Yep.
I will ask around before we put them on Auction International. And if I find somebody before then, I'll let the board know. And if not, we'll go that route.
Because I like that, because when we were desperate and looking, we wanted people around us to help us if they could. So I have some degree of interest in us doing the same if it's not burdensome.
Okay, I'll call around. I know a lot of departments got new packs, so there might be somebody out there that needs them.
Maybe the motion ought to be to allow the chief to dispose of them at the best bid and or benefit at his discretion.
Fine with me.
Okay.
I'll put it in there.
Okay. Any other discussion on that?
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
We'll do a vote on that, Charles?
Southern California.
Yes.
Rusty?
Yes.
So that's
Ron?
where we.
Yes.
Fran?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes.
And yes. All right. Anything else, Jim?
I don't know if I need board approval or not, but I figured I'd run it past you. Being that the whole COVID thing is going around, the FD would like to take Santa Claus around possibly Christmas Eve in one of our trucks around the village. Santa Claus will be an official fire department member that evening. So I figured I'd ask for your approval just to do it.
Sounds good to me. What about you guys?
I think that's a great idea.
Yep, good.
Yeah, agreed.
There you go.
And the only other thing I have, company number 2 and company number 3 is doing a food drive this month to support the public in the village. Being these hard times of COVID, everybody needs a little bit of something. So we'll be doing food drives at both stations on Flats and at Centrals. Yes, out front, that's what we're doing, and feel free to join us if you'd like.
All right. Cool. Yeah, let me know. Info. Just remind me, I guess.
So basically, that's all I got. 841 did go through a aerial inspection today. They did find some few issues. It is planned that the ladder truck is to go to Syracuse this week for maintenance. So I'll let you guys know when that's out officially, but they will be fixing a few issues that they found today in the testing. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Other than that, that's it.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Tracy?
The first thing I have is Chris Eggers, my employee at the plant. His title was MEO. He took the wastewater treatment plant operator trainee civil service test. He passed that. He is currently number 3 on the certified list from the county. I would like to give him a promotional title, promote him to the operator trainee title, and I was hoping to ask for a $1 an hour raise to go along with the title promotion for Chris Eggers.
I would move that we give Chris Eggers a $1 per hour raise due to his completion and being on the list. And I really think it'd be a shame to train him and send him somewhere else. The money is the budget.
Doctors and nurses and experts and expertise that across
So I think Ron made the motion and Fran seconded it. That was have any discussion on that? All right, so we will vote. Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
and yes.
Just one question I have, new pay period started today. Can the raise go in effect today, or do we have to wait until, that's fine, then it,
Well,
Yeah.
normally, because we're doing payroll.
that's what I'm saying, that the pay that starts today, not, so it won't be on the payroll.
Right, not on the check he gets.
Right, starting the next, yeah.
Yeah.
We start.
So this next check will have it.
Right.
Right, okay.
Like we always do.
Okay, the other thing I had, I emailed everybody the copy of the plaque, the way they, did it up. We're just supposed to be checking spelling and, layout, make sure everybody's satisfied with that. Just wondering, one thing, Rod caught that it actually says Rob and not Rod, for his name. So that's one thing that needs changed. Anybody else see anything that should be changed on that otherwise?
When do they need to know by?
Sooner the better.
I'll be there tomorrow. Can I look at it tomorrow?
Absolutely. Rod's got a copy of it to show you, Rusty.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. The picture anyway.
Nobody else has any issues or anything that they've seen when they look at it?
I didn't see any issues, Tracy. I didn't catch Rob. Sorry. I thought that was his name.
Yeah, we all overlooked that by him, so we don't know how that goes, I guess, so.
Yeah, check your own name. That's why he sent to everybody.
The only other thing I just wanted to mention, Rod kind of brought this to my attention, that the principal payment on the loan for the upgrade is due at the $563,000 payment. That's going to have to be paid. He said that's going to be coming out and getting sent to him next week. So I just wanted everybody to be aware of that. And
That's our second payment on the loan, right?
We paid it,
I thought it was the second already.
Might be
but
the third. I don't know.
So that's going to be getting taken care of.
It's all budgeted for. It's just-
Right.
It'll be a big payment coming out.
And then I just, wanted everybody to be aware that as far as the upgrade goes, everything's pretty much down to just punch list items. Contractors are in taking care of some of the finalized stuff like that. The system is running. We're, feeding sludge into it every day, and everything's going quite well there. Minor little, I guess I would call them, but that's all to be expected. And the company is right there by our side working through them, so it's things are working out really well there. We are producing Class A sludge, as we speak. It's been about a week and a half now that we've been into the Class A, zone per se, and like I said, it's working very well. So anybody that wants to stop over and take a look or anything, we're more than welcome to, get a tour and stuff. So that's all I have.
All right.
Well, once the plaque is installed, will there be a ribbon cutting?
I guess
That's a good idea.
that's up to the board.
That's a good idea.
I mean, my only comment is I think the previous mayors should be invited.
Usually the Chamber of Commerce does those. So I'll get a hold of them, or maybe Tom can.
I'm not sure when, if it's going to be one to do after the plaque is installed. I don't know for sure when. I haven't heard a time frame yet.
Yeah, right.
I'm just not sure when the plaque will actually begin to be installed and stuff. But
This plaque will be around long after we're,
That's very true.
yeah, very, very true.
in that case, I want to change my name to Chaz.
Memorializing.
Hey, Michelle is on the chamber. She's gonna talk to Andy tomorrow about that.
All right, thank you, Michelle.
That's all I have.
Shall we, down further in the agenda, there's discuss BCA amendment number 6. I don't know that we have anything to really discuss on that yet with the board, right, Nate?
I'm not sure if Ron or Tracy would want to give the board kind of an update on those negotiations over that, but I think if they wanted to do that, I would recommend an executive session for that.
Okay. So we'll table that agenda item anyway. Because there's nothing to vote on yet.
Correct.
Let's see, you got anything else?
I don't have anything else.
All right.
That's all I got.
See if I can turn my computer on, knocking some more stuff over. Look at that. Let's see. I don't see Jeff on. I talked to him earlier. Didn't have much. Charles, did he catch up with you?
No, he didn't. He has my number. I tried to call. Every time I try to call him, I either get the message or he's not in the office.
Yeah, he was out for medical stuff today, so I don't.
Okay.
He called me earlier. So.
That's Rusty Giz.
Yeah, Rusty, you got anything from Joe, police chief?
I spoke to Joe today. He doesn't have anything for us for this meeting.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the department heads. You got anything? From the clerk's office? Okay. Things are running smooth?
Yeah, taxes off to the county, we're all done with taxes.
That's good. All right, so our next item is bump the budget. Which budget are we bumping is my question.
Police department, no, the court budget.
Court budget, $540.10. Grant money received for court plexiglass installation. I assume this is COVID plexiglass?
Yeah.
Okay,
That seems like an easy one. I'll make that motion.
all right,
I'll second that.
all right, cool. Yeah, that seems pretty easy, right? Plexiglass is expensive these days. That's like a high demand item.
Yeah. Use for
Any
barrier.
discussion on that? So we got grant money to cover it. We just gotta raise their budget so the numbers don't get out of whack. The comptroller thing. Charles?
Yes.
Rusty?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Fran?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes.
And yes. All right, it's an easy one. Next item is discharge of mortgages. Well, we got another bump to the budget. Where is it? Must not have made my copy.
159,885.
This is the one for the property across the street on
I got
Main
it.
Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Restore New York grant money. Where does this get paid out of? Clerk budget, or-
I think it comes out of just line item, but
Okay, so DPW,
money's ACH in, you write checks out.
right, so the way this is work, the village has to be a clearinghouse basically for all these Restore New York and Main Street grants. So this one's for the building across the street. I forget the address. On Main Street, they're right across from the courthouse.
Next year, we'll add those ones they just took down the scale.
So we need to raise the DPW budget, $159,885.30. And what this allows us to do is receive the money in and then pay it out to them.
I'll make that motion also.
All right.
I'll second that.
All right. Any discussion on that? All right, so we'll vote on that. Charles?
Yes.
Rusty?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
and yes. All right. Next item is discharge of mortgages, 3 properties, 32 Fulton, 107 Liberty, and 72 Chestnut.
Um,
You want to explain about the one?
The one on 107 Liberty, they still owe us, say, $6,000 roughly. But they've been bankrupt. The house is burnt down. It's going over to the land bank. And they're gonna take it over and do whatever they do with that. So we were never gonna receive any money back from these people. So we just gotta discharge it so the land bank can have clear title of this property. And the other 2 ones are ones that are paid off by the homeowners, and they're all paid up.
Do we need to take these as individual discharges, or could we do them all 3 together?
Individual.
Let's do individual weekends, yeah. Let's start with
That's safer.
the one on 32 Fulton Street.
Move to discharge the mortgage, even though I don't have the details.
I'll second it.
Okay. Any discussion about that? Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
and yes.
Next one, 72 Chestnut for all.
Next one, 72 Chestnut.
Move to discharge the mortgage on 72 Chestnut.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion about that? Okay, Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
and yes.
And the last
Move to
one is,
discharge the mortgage on 107 Liberty.
And that's the one that's owes us $6
They
grand.
owe $6 grand, but the house is gone and they're in bankruptcy.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
All right.
So Rusty made motion.
I'll second it.
Yes.
Any discussion on that one? Thank the land bank for doing what they do. Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed.
Yes.
I think I have to abstain because I'm on the land bank.
You must rise pick for it.
Okay. Next is the DRI update. So this one I just added. This is nothing like great. Well, it's good, but nothing that we have to vote on or anything. We have the contract from the state. We signed it. It's back with the state's people for them to sign it and fully execute it and get it back to us. They said that could take up to 2 months. We're in the process with Nate and Cindy and Kim of getting the RFP out for the architectural services. As far as the private projects go, they are moving forward. I'm sure everybody saw Lieutenant Governor Hochul was here last week and saw 2 of the projects, the library elevator, which got TRI funding, and actually the same building that received the Restore New York money also got some DRI funding, so we saw that one too over on Main Street here. Good stuff, a lot more good stuff coming. Next item, police reform update. This is just kind of a little bullet that we've started the process that the executive order says we have to do. What I did is we created a survey, much the same as the county. Actually, the county and Team Tioga created for us. I tried to create it, but it wanted to charge me $100 subscription to Survey Monkey. So they have a subscription where they create unlimited surveys. So they helped us out, saved us a little bit of money. I talked to them today. They've gotten over 40 responses so far, so that's a good thing. So if you haven't seen it, go out there and take a look at it, fill it in, or encourage people to fill it in. And then we'll go from there as far as, obviously, we'll see what the answers to the survey questions are and maybe how we complete the process based on the answers.
I took that survey today. It took less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're pretty basic questions. If you took the one for the county sheriff's department, they're almost the same questions. I think I added 2 questions maybe. And that was has to be owned a business or whatever, basic stuff. Next item is payment of bills. Where we get the payment of bills?
Similar stuff, Mayor, similar stuff. Have you looked at them? Are you satisfied with them?
Yep, got them right here. Nothing crazy. As usual.
Move to approve the payment of bills.
I second that.
All right, any discussion on the bills? Any questions
Is
about
that
them?
$500,000 in there too? Or do we have to approve that separately?
No,
It will be in the next one.
Okay.
it just falls in between meetings, so we gotta pay them.
Yeah. We gotta pay it before January, so it'll be in the next payment of bills.
Okay.
All right. So Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran, Fran, payment of bills? Yes. Ed,
Yes.
all right, Fran, was that a yes from you? Yes. Was a yes from me, so I guess. All right, flying through here. Next item is minutes from 11/16/2020. Let's see, we don't have Laura with us tonight. She's normally the minute lady.
That's right.
Anybody have any comments on the minutes?
Anybody look them over good?
Yeah, I didn't see anything that stuck out.
Yeah, look good to me.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Yeah, I made the motion. All
Okay.
right.
I'll second.
I'll second that. Fran can have it.
Fran got it. All right, so we'll vote on the minutes. Charles,
Yes.
Rusty,
Abstain.
Ron,
Yes.
Fran,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
and yes. Okay, next item is communications. I don't have anything specific. Does anybody else have anything? All right, trustee reports. Let's see, we'll go in the same order. Charles?
I just caught wind of the problem with the high water bill at the Marvin Park, and I'll get in contact with Jeff about that. And
Yeah, that seems like maybe something's broken there or something.
yeah, along with the roof at Central Station. I've been a little bit preoccupied having a heart attack the last couple of weeks that I had to kind of slow my roll. I thought it was slower before, but I'm gonna watch myself.
That's good. We need you around.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on all those topics right there. But I don't have anything else.
Okay. Rusty?
No report.
Good. Ron?
I'm going to ask that we do a really quick executive session just for informative purposes regarding the wastewater management.
Okay.
It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
We have to have a motion and a second to vote.
I move that we have an executive session to discuss the wastewater treatment plant phase 2.
It'll be attorney-client session, right? Would be the reason. All right.
Yeah,
We'll vote
I think
on that. Who's doing it? Ed.
How do we do this, though?
I was wondering the same thing.
so. Mayor, you have the ability to let people, like when people try to join, you have to actually let them in, right?
No, but I can set up a new meeting with a password if everybody is able to join it quick. You know what I mean? Like a second meeting. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay.
The only one we have to call in on the phone is Rusty. All right, so let's vote on that. Charles?
Yes.
Rusty?
Yes.
Ron?
Yes.
Fran?
Rusty sounded aggravated.
Fran, you want to have executive session?
Attorney-client.
Right. All right, Ed?
Yes.
And yes. All right, Ron, I'll figure out the executive session thing here real quick.
Thank you, Mayor.
Ed?
He disappeared. Oh, there he goes.
Sorry, internet's going in and out. No, I have no report.
All right. And Fran? What you got? Fran, do you have any report? All right. All right, mayor's report. It's been a busy couple weeks. Nothing specific. Just been a lot of meetings about phase 2 and closing that out. And obviously the lieutenant governor was in town, so that was a big deal that day. Public comment. We'll do that and then we'll figure out the executive session. All right, nothing from Pat, you don't have anything?
No, we're gonna start gearing up for the 2021 convention. God help us if it does happen. But so the board will be getting probably your second meeting in January, the permit requests again, which
Okay.
you all already approved them for 2020, but as you know, it's postponed. So that's the only thing we got in the cooker right now.
All right. I saw your shirts were had an extra day to buy them.
Yeah, midnight tonight's the deadline, but if anybody misses it, we can make alternative arrangements as well.
I got mine a while ago. Well, I didn't get it yet, but I ordered it.
You'll get it before Christmas.
Cool. Fran, do you have a report? All
She's
right.
probably going in and out on her internet too. Gotta love
Yeah.
that spec.
I know, right? That's Spectrum stuff. All right, so I think I have to leave this meeting to set up the next one.
How
I'm
are you
leave
gonna?
this.
How are you?
Hey, Mike,
Yeah, hey, Rusty.
What's that?
if you turn the computer off for
Hi, guys.
whatever, the recording were doing, will I still be on the phone with you with this?
You'll be on this, so if you want to hang up and call me, I'll just put you on speakerphone.
I'll do it straight on your 6034 number?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
How are you sending us this link?
I'll email to you.
Guys, it looks like we're alone in this call now, just the board with
Well,
the
yeah,
exception
that's true.
of Rod in the background there.
Let me.
Mike, can you just turn off the recording part of that?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.